Indiana State Attorney General Todd Rokita easily secured a second term in office. Earlier today, he shared his top priorities with us for the next 4 years.
CBS 4's Hannah Adamson spoke with Rokita about his plans. That includes how he'd like to work with the next administration to tackle those issues.
In the end, look for a very active and aggressive office of the Attorney General.
As Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita prepares for his second term in office, he says he wants to reform the state's disciplinary commission, an office he says his political opponents have weaponized against him.
You saw for, what I know to be frivolous complaints filed against me, and I want to ensure that Indiana's legal professionals are safeguarded.
In lockstep with the incoming governor, Rokita says he also wants to tackle skyrocketing health care costs.
Recently, the General Assembly, they have given this office the authority to inspect, to review hospital mergers. And so we've already started on that road. I can already tell that authority needs to be broadened.
Wednesday, Governor-elect Mike Braun said he did not expect the General Assembly to revisit the state's near-total abortion ban anytime soon. Rokita echoing those sentiments with an important caveat.
I'm not sensing a big appetite to address that any further. But that's not to say that they're not interested.
Rokita says he also hopes to work with President-elect Donald Trump to stop more immigrants with temporary protected status from entering Indiana.
If President Trump implements a plan and there's Indiana law that's helpful to that plan, I will utilize it.
This past week, Rokita's office began investigating certain businesses and nonprofits in Evansville, Seymour, and Logansport. Entities Rokita says could be engaging in labor trafficking.
That's what we suspect. The questions we ask and other initiatives we may have to take based on the answers to those questions will determine if that's the case.
We did ask Rokita if he was interested in a position within the incoming Trump administration. Although he says the president-elect is a good friend, he ultimately declined to be on a list of appointees. Reporting from the State House, I'm Hannah Adamson.